Hi, I'm Blake, I'm 20 years old, and I'm injured. I have grade 2 bone stress in my right shin. I've had ongoing problems with it for kind of a while, and honestly, it feels strangely validating to actually know what is going on and be like, there is a problem. I'm not just making up the pain, like, there really is something going on here. But as a dancer, it is the last thing you want to hear, that you're not going to be able to do the thing that you do, that brings you joy, the thing that you're passionate about. It's my first time having an injury like this. I've had small things kind of dotted throughout my training, but this is the first time I've been fully off. The first time a doctor has said to me, stop, just stop. So it's kind of a new experience for me to be this stagnant and doing nothing. At the moment, I am offloading and trying my best to do nothing. I decided to come home to my family home for a while, and this is what it's been like. I have done a lot of nothing, and it's really weird. It's really weird. First of all, I'm not someone who's opposed to doing nothing, or at least I didn't think I was.
Screech like a rabid dog. Cut her off, that'll get her attention. I can help you with...
Maybe like this. I feel like this looks better. POV, you just got a gorilla tripod. I don't think they're called that anymore, actually. POV, you just got an octopus tripod, and you're having way too much fun just filming really obscene angles around your room. I think that because generally life is kind of stressful and kind of busy, I think that I have always found it nice to just sort of veg out and really not do anything. Whether that's like reading for hours or staring at a screen, I don't care what I'm doing, but I think I'm someone who's always appreciated the art of just doing nothing. But it's different when you kind of don't have much of a choice to. Which brings me on to another point, in that I thought before that I was a homebody. I'm not necessarily someone who loves to go out and make plans all the time, I don't know, but now I'm thinking maybe I am. As soon as I got told you need to really rest, not do much, not even kind of go out for a walk, anything like that, keep the weight off your leg as much as possible. As soon as I got told that, suddenly in my head, I'm like, I want to do all the things, I want to do all the plans, I want to go out and see everything and see everyone and do stuff, but I can't. It is what it is, you know, and I'm sure that there will be many periods in my life in the future where I'm going to look back at this point and think, God, I wish I had just enjoyed that period more. I wish I had just enjoyed doing literally nothing. I'm sure when I'm stressed, I'm going to be craving this time. In my hiatus from dads, I have just been watching a lot of stuff. I've been binge watching Sex and the City. I'm on season 4, I believe. Wow. Carrie Bradshaw, as problematic as she is, they could also never make me hate her. It's really fascinating. There's just something about it as a show. I saw someone describe it as it's timeless, but it also ages horribly at the same time. Somehow it's both. Films-wise, I actually haven't watched as many films as I had wanted to. I watched Men in Black for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and Fight Club. Dare I say Fight Club is slightly overrated. The film bros will attack me with their pitchforks for that one, but I don't know. It's one of those films where I thought it was cool in theory, but in practice, it didn't work for me. It was just too long. In terms of books, this has been a good time for reading. I've been reading Anna Karenina, which it's so good. As soon as it was one of those books, I got it straight away. It didn't take me a certain amount of pages. Literally within the first 10 pages or so, I immediately knew this was a book for me. It encompasses everything I like about classic literature. It is just the perfect classic, stylistically, story-wise, all the emotions and the drama involved. 10 out of 10, no notes. Also reading Queenie, the Channel 4 series has started, and so I want to watch it, but the book has been on my list for a long time. I thought I'd rather just get the book out of the way and make sure I've read it first, and then go to the show. because we gotta look at the source material. I also started reading Slaughterhouse-5. Not sure how I feel about it yet, but I think it's gonna grow on me. Also, I've been watching a lot of YouTube, which I haven't been doing so much over the past few years. As a kid and a young teenager, got really into YouTube. I loved it. I loved it for a long time, actually. I always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I think during the pandemic, the rise of TikTok definitely killed off my attention span. I was watching a lot of YouTube actually during the pandemic, but I think once life started to go a bit more back to normal and life became busier and I just didn't have as much free time, I didn't really feel like sitting down for long form content. I also just didn't have time to, so I would usually turn to TikTok if I wanted to watch something just because it's short and quick and snappy and evil. But I feel myself reconnecting with YouTube a bit now, and I'm actually feeling very inspired by a lot of the stuff I'm watching. It's also come at a time where I'm trying to cut out my use of other social media apps because I don't like how they're making me feel, and I feel myself just wasting all my time and feeling life just pass me by as I rot while I scroll. So YouTube is definitely getting me back into long form content, and also just, I don't know, watching things that inspire me, make me feel good, teach me something. I'm just enjoying getting into that form of content again. Anyways, that brings me on to my next point. I have always wanted to start a YouTube channel. Ever since I fell in love with the medium, I've always wanted to do it myself. And I've switched between so many different styles in terms of what kind of videos I wanted to do. And I've tried multiple times actually. I've uploaded quite a few times and always ended up deleting them. But I think I'm still drawn to it. Like, I really am. The desire to do this has never gone away. And I think that's a good thing because it shows to me that I really do want to do it and it's not just a fleeting passion. So I'm here. It's also never felt like the right time to start a channel, but I've learned that with a lot of things you want to do in life, it never feels like the right time. So I'm just going to start it now and see what happens. That's all I have to say for now.